Open mic.
Sorry.
Yep.
Star is on its way. Everybody start moving towards the bottom of the next ramp. Just a man up.
Yeah, curse of tons makes a big difference.
He's your friend. That shit'll save your life.
What's that add-on called?
Method rate tools.
Behind?
Oh, here they come.
Careful with the rate of fire.
Watch tanks over the hill. Get line of sight.
Rate of fire in the back. On to the last one. Good to pull.
I'm gonna fire them anyway.
Second axis loose. The rate of fire. Pick up our dead, head on down.
I got Radius. Someone pick up Stanley or Viserians. Can you pick up locally? Or Convert, whoever's still.
For those of you who have not been here before, you can walk in the room and you can stand around the channelers, you can walk under Magtheridon. Nothing happens until you engage in combat. So please don't pull when we're not ready. The gate will close immediately. Let's rebuild for the gate. Don't try to pickpocket them twice.
Don't try to pickpocket them at all.
Yes.
There is a chance of failure on pickpocket where they wake up.
So, everybody, I need you to take note of where these marks are, these people, where skull, X, square, moon, and star. If you look at your cube assignments from Method Raid Tools, and if you don't have the add-on, I'm going to post it in rating chat right now for Discord. Your cube that you are clicking when we get to phase 2 is where this channeler is standing, the marked channeler. So if you're assigned to group 3 star, then you're going to want to hang out by star before it's your time to click it so that you can get there ASAP. It's a little awkward because There are earthquakes that usually happen before it's time to click cubes. So just do your best to get there as soon as the earthquake is done. Bounces you around and knocks you away from probably where you want to be. As for phase 1 with these channelers, each one has a Shadow Bolt volley that they cast and a heal, as well as they summon Infernals, and they can do a single target fear. So what we've been doing is having hunters misdirect X, like do a chain misdirect on, in this case it'll be Ren, on X, and that'll bring X to Skull, and we cleave them down very quickly. Whoever is the star tank will pull them to Moon, and they'll stack those two together. And whoever is the square tank will keep square where they are. Healers and hunters generally stand over here by Magtheridon in between, so that they can get their heals and tanks that need be. But when, say, a heal or a Shadow Bolt volley from Moon or Star gets through, it doesn't hit the rest of the raid, it just hits a few people. So DPS, you're going to be hanging out mostly in this area between Skull and X at the start, just to stay out of range of Shadow Bolt volleys. As for picks, we will have Stabby kicking the Shadow Bolt volley on both Skull and Moon. When we transfer over to Moon and Star, Stabby will be on Moon. Hax will be on X and Star for the volley. Renerin will be kicking the heal on Skull, and Gilly will be kicking the heal on Moon. And Sour Cherries will be kicking the heal on X and the heal on Star. And when we get over to square interrupters, just make sure nothing gets through. It's everybody on square. He'll probably die quickly, but just to be sure. So we will have Ren taking both Skull and X. We will have Abendigo on Moon, Nerd on Star, and Seer on Square.
So I'm making sure that I understand this thing that was posted in Discord. So G3 means the third time around?
Yep, group 3.
So on the third time around, I'm on square.
Yes.
I'm on the cube that square's at right now.
Yep.
Got it.
And I will be calling out groups as well before they come out, just to reiterate it. Because I can't assume everybody has a second monitor or the add-on installed. When it gets to the cubes, do not click it until I call for it. Each one has their own internal timer that the purple beam comes out to interrupt Magtheridon. And they all 5 have to be clicking at the same time to interrupt his Blast Nova. And when the cubes are all engaged on Magtheridon, he takes, like, I don't know, triple or quadruple damage. It's a lot of extra damage. So just be aware, if you are a high threat class, you need to watch your threat a lot during these extra damage phases. It's not uncommon to jump up about 60k threat in the 5 or 6 second window that pulls up here.
So we're all comfy if we could do a drive-by or stand by your fucking shoot without actually touching the dude, so know really where you're supposed to be. That would be really good for everyone.
Yes, everybody please stand by the cube that you'll be clicking in phase 2 and phase 3.
So you said nerd on Star?
You are taking Star over to Moon, yes.
And first click X. Okay, got it.
Yep. And when you're clicking the cube, just click the cube once and just let it go. Don't move your keyboard, don't press any buttons, don't click it again. You'll cancel the cast immediately, and if your click doesn't get overlapped everybody else, then Blast Nova will not get interrupted, and it'll wipe the raid.
Gilly, just want to make sure you know you are on Skull or Group 4.
And it's right click.
Oh, okay. That's for the cube, though. I'm on Group 4 for cube, right?
Yes.
Yes, for the cubes, you're in Group 4 on Skull, and you are kicking Moon's.
All right.
regardless of how many of these ads are dead, Magtheridon will come out of his banish 2 minutes after combat starts. So if you're a healer that likes to hang out underneath him, I advise that you move as soon as possible. He has a cleave and it will probably one-shot you.
We get fresh thorns on tanks, please.
Yep. Go ahead, sorry.
Go. No, I was gonna say, just as a word of caution, and I almost found this out the hard way last time, and fortunately Rat saved the day. He can do his earthquake right before the cube clicks, and I was assigned to Moon, and I was near Moon, but I was not. I was more towards like his front leg, and it bounced me across the room the opposite way. Fortunately, Rat clicked it, so get near your cube at least 10 seconds before it's time to click it.
Also, for these backups that I have, which are currently Lilith, Tesla, Shiley, and Radius, I have the markers next to your names left and right so that you guys can kind of hover in between the cubes that are next to your names. So obviously Lilith is going to be on the boss for phase 2 and 3, so he'll already be near Skull and X. But Tesla, you can probably just stand somewhere in between X and Square. You don't have to be directly in between them, but just be ready to run to either of those cubes. Same thing with Shiley and Square and Moon, and Radius and Moon and Star. Yeah, this I can push the note again. Going into phase 3, he will stun the entire raid for 2 seconds and do 6,000 damage to the entire raid. So what we're gonna do is make sure that we finish a cube clicking rotation before we push into phase 3. And phase 3 is at 30%. So when I call to hold off on DPS, everybody needs to stop what they're doing and just wait until we finish a cube rotation before we kill the boss. Our kill order is going to be, for the ads, is going to be Skull, then X, then Moon, then Star, then Square. And yes, please help your healers out after phase 3 starts. Use your health stone or health potion, bandage, heal yourself if you're higher class. Just, it's all about survival. Also, if you have less than 6,000 HP after getting your buffs, I'm sorry, but you will not survive phase 3 unless you have some sort of immunity or a shield.
Kindly leave.
Don't leave. Warlocks, you have an extra little job to do, and Hunters. These ads are going to spawn infernals on top of individual players, and if people are stacked up, it'll hit multiple people when it spawns. And these infernals just run around and beat the shit out of people. It is very important that they are banished and feared, or frost or freezing trapped, or anything to keep them off of people. They have about a quarter of Magtheridon's HP, so it's not useful to kill them or try to kill them. So Blocky Charms and Valson, the two of you are going to need to banish and fear 2 warlocks each, 2 whistles each, and we're probably just going to need hunter traps to get the last one. And it'll get easier as the fight goes on, because I'm pretty sure each channeler can only spawn 1 each.
Quick question.
Yes.
Do they despawn?
They will despawn after about 60 seconds.
So for DPS is just going to follow the kill order, and then when I get to Moon, I'm going to be interrupting the heal on Moon?
Yep. So when we get to Moon and Star, because they'll be together, you'll just be sticking to Moon the whole time and kicking the heal.
Okay, so I'll be on Moon the whole time?
After we kill Skull and X.
Okay, gotcha.
So all DPS will be on Skull and X to start, just to kill them very quickly and get their spells out of the way, so we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Got it.
And then we move on to Star and Moon and do it again.
Once I'm on Moon, I stay on.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Did I miss a Warlock Hellstone thing, or do we still need to do that?
We only got one.
We only had one, yeah.
Can we get another?
We have the 2496 one.
Well, there were
I think
two
that's all we
and
got.
I clicked both, so they're both the same.
They're both
They're exactly the
2496.
same.
Okay.
I just need one solo because I missed it.
They're also identical.
Are they similar?
That's as repetitive as it is redundant.
All right. This is the government redundant Department of Redundancy.
Department of the Redundancy Office, yeah.
Let me know when I should install switch. That's allowed to use.
Same.
Let's put a soul stone on.
arrogant fool. I will crush him and reclaim
What do you think?
as mine.
Everybody's important, so I can't really decide who to put it on.
Usually just throw it on a healer.
Rogues, obviously.
I'll do it on a rogue, do it on a healer, so in case gives you wipe prevention as well, or whatever.
Yeah, let's put one on Lilith and one on Violet, just so we have access to extra battle reses in the fight.
And then a rogue.
Right now, get Violet.
Shall I do? The healers have their heal assignments.
They do.
Okay. Just doing check the buffs here.
Can I get another fresh thorns? I've only got 4 minutes left.
Yeah, I'll get you in a second.
I mean, I do it myself, but yours is stronger. I can't override it. Thank you.
Can we repost the healing assignment? Sorry about that.
Violet, do you need anything?
I think that's all of it from my text.
All right, thanks.
Oh yeah, priests, if a and warriors, yes too. If an abyssal spawns next to you, just go ahead and use your fear first, just to give the warlocks time to run over and CC it how they need to, or hunters to trap it. Violet, are you ready?
Yeah, she's ready.
Okay.
Sorry, I was on mute. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Everybody get in your start of the fight positions then, and we'll put a countdown. You don't have to stand by your cubes anymore until it's time for phase 2.
Unless you're healing those people.
No healing allowed.
5, 4, 3,
So excited.
2, 1.
Here we go. We got an abyssal already? 2 abyssals? Three abyssals. Well, can you grab Axe when X goes down?
Yep. He did an interrupt on volley on X.
On it. Oh, we got the mending. You still need it when it comes up.
Good.
Fast. Cursor tongues would be great.
Lost Tesla.
Hack's coming up.
Violet, can you get up Tesla?
He can arc a little
Yes.
Yes.
He already uses it.
Still have an abyssal rune.
Convert help with Abe and Nerd now.
Another abyssal just spawned. Okay, 3 running around. Now 2.
Not enough mana.
Good.
My mana is low. I need more mana.
Star's almost dead. You want me to get Tesla?
Yep.
Will do.
It's an abyssal on moon right now. Don't forget Curse of Tongues on these ads. They're gonna start casting really faster.
Yeah, we need one on square.
Magtheridon's up. If you're by him, get away.
Aspen's down.
Get another tank to taunt on the moon. Go ahead and stand in front of Mag.
Did you think he soft?
So here's that ability we're going to be interrupting with the cubes.
Oh, I hit. Damn it! I hit release spirit. I'm an idiot.
That's okay.
Doesn't matter. I would have just been able to stand there instead of walking back.
Can you have a what?
What?
Sorry.
An amen? Can I have an amen?
Mind-numbing poison helps on this, right?
Yeah, I switched to it mid-fight because we weren't getting Curse of Tongues.
Yeah. Warlocks, before you start doing damage, just do a round on the ads to make sure that they'll have Curse of Tongues. Maybe when you take the back 3 and when you take the first 2.
Yeah, usually you can ignore square since he's too far away to really do anything. But you definitely need it on the first 4. It's very important.
I can get Skull X and stuff.
Thank you. after Skull and X are dead, we're gonna do Moon and then Star. Looks like Abednego needs. And thank you. There it is. I didn't mention this before, but to Chisno, did you talk to the hunters about misdirect chaining?
I did not.
Okay. At the start, we're having Chisno misdirect X to Ren, and then I'll shoot you also misdirect after Chisno is up, and Flasher will finish off misdirecting. Just to make sure that X sticks to Ren at the start when everybody's doing their bad cleave. Addison and Seer, you guys good?
Yeah.
Yes, Kid Aggro looks necessary.
Okay.
It's back.
All right. Let's go again. Just takes this first phase takes getting used to.
5,
There's a lot
4,
going on.
3, 2, 1.
Swear is got him on his own. Missile on Skull. Another missile by Skull. Good.
Fear to keep fixed going.
Another missile by the first two. Missile by healers. One more missile just spawned. Alright, let's move on the moon. Keep those abyssals crowd control.
Not enough mana.
We got 20 seconds till mag engages.
Fear to
Abyssal just spawned on moon. Let's finish star. Here comes mag. first down. I go ahead and wipe up. Just see how far we get.
I need more men. My mana is low.
Did you guys hear about seeing?
What about her?
If you have to ask, I can't tell you.
Rebuff at the gate again. We get a resin cover. And no, it's.
There should be one pending on.
Okay. Sorry, just trying to figure some stuff out. It's been very busy.
Other than, like, you know, outside of the game, has it been really busy?
I'm sorry, you said
Outside of the game, has it also been busy?
it's all from outside the game.
Yeah. Thanks.
Onwards.
My blood will be the end of you.
No, work has just been super busy. And I'm looking for a new job.
Ew. You actually had to work today?
Yeah.
Hey, it's looking for a new job while still having one is much better than losing your job and having to look for one.
True.
Guys, don't work yourself out of a job. Pro tip. Convert, you want to accept your fucking bros, buddy?
I'm guessing DC.
I'm guessing that too. He's not in the Discord anymore. Unless I can't read.
No, that's stuff.
Yeah.
Hey.
Can I get someone to come outside with me? Help someone.
Hey Radius, could you pop up over here and give me a portal to Stormwind? Or Ironforge, wherever? Thank you.
Is this the most amount of females that we've had in a raid, like, at a single time? I feel like it is.
Could be. Does Convert show offline? Because he still shows Magtheridon Slayer for me.
Hey, showing dead.
Yeah, I'm not.
Still alive, but dead.
Convert had a power outage. After you replaced him, it's fine. Coming back in.
Oh,
hey, there he is.
Power outage. What?
Yeah, it just like popped off and popped back on, but of course everything has to freaking restart.
It's the worst.
Admittedly, it is a first world problem.
True.
Yeah.
True that.
So sorry, guys.
Hey, Blastard, what time is it over there? Blastard. No.
Your mic's really quiet, Saintly, by the way.
You get nothing.
Did I like wipe the whole raid because of that?
Yes.
No, tell him yes. Yeah.
I don't need you to tell me what to say. Of course I'm gonna say yes.
Shit, come on, you know that. Tell her what to say.
Dan, you're within hitting distance. Just remember that.
You're not gonna do it.
That was really well done.
Okay, if you say so.
That was good. I would have taken it for that.
It's just more rage for him.
This is true.
Angry tanking is good tanking.
Do I need to go over how standing in fire is actually good again?
What you see.
Alright, I think Lucky's here. Any more summons before we go back?
I think that should be it.
Sweet.
Did she respec for a different house tone?
Yes.
Oh.
Pro. Pro move.
Well, not just
Everybody,
for that
everybody
reason.
give her a gold.
Yes, please.
Pay for respect.
Here's what I've been told about spending gold in this game. If you don't have gold, you're a broke bitch, and you have no excuse not to have gold.
What if you have gold?
Well, I guess it doesn't apply to you, sir, does it?
No, I mean, there's got to be something else. You're an elite snob.
You're a gold
Part of
digger.
1%.
You're a 1%er. There you go.
I think it just means you're a mage.
Paladins have pretty good gold generation this fucking expansion.
Do you though?
I do not know. I don't have a fucking trinket. Can't be lucky.
Food buffs? Yeah. Get food
We're probably
buffs.
gonna get
Can we get
a new soul well in the back.
Got to.
I don't know if
It's
it's gonna
one.
be used up in like 2 seconds, so just. Yep, there it goes.
Demon cookies.
Is there a cooldown on it?
Yes, 5 minutes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I have an extra soul stone, a lower one. If anybody wants to just trade me, whoever trades me first gets it.
Did we drop the second health stone?
Yeah, I did.
It was only 10 per soul, right?
Yeah. I mean, we can.
It's only 10. That's rough.
Yeah.
I thought it was like 25.
I mean, it's one shard for 10, but, you know.
Yeah.
New thorns?
Only do thorns, so I can use an extra stone if you could just make me one, please, Locky.
Can we get shower protection already?
Yeah, I only have the old one, so
Okay.
I'll do it. But you know, it's not good.
I'm doing it.
Thank you very much.
Where did you go? Where did you go?
I'm by skull.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
I'm going to be putting mind numbing on Skull and X so you don't have to worry about Curse of Tongues.
That helps, thank you.
Welcome.
Reminder to tongues all the ads.
Except for Skull and X.
I mean, you
I've got-
can if you want to.
I've got mind numbing going on.
Oh,
5,
do they not stack?
4, 3,
I don't think so.
Gotcha.
I don't know which one's higher.
This'll buy DPS. Good. No one by healers, just been trapped. Another one just spawned. It's right by Mag. Another one by X. Got one running around. These Spanish just rough.
Oh my god.
Thank you. On the move. They're still just spawning healers again. One running around by Mag. on top of the tanks.
Sorry, Radius, I stole your CD. If you can get the next Shadow Bolt falling.
We got
If
one
you
running
do
around the
wanna-
doors again.
Oh, yeah, it's up.
Back pops out in 10 seconds.
I got my cooldown back. We'll just go back to normal.
Yeah, you didn't steal it, I got resisted.
I need heart.
Let's finish off square. One more abyss will just spawn on trap. You're gonna start cheating towards your cubes. What's your man? This will start running around. Good. Alright, group 1 cubes. We have Seer on Skull, Nert on X, Violet on Square, Shizno on Moon, Stabby on Star. There's the Earthquake. Alright, you got 10 seconds to your cubes. And click. And hold it. Good. Healers, don't forget to click when they're taking damage. Keep them alive. Alrighty, you're good to let go.
If you can click the cube in their form, so I suggest you do.
Thank you. Good to know that. Group 2 cubes, we have Hacks on Skull, Sour Cherries on X, FLCL on Square, I'll Shoot You on Moon, Abednego on Star.
I'm out of range.
Head over there as soon as this earthquake is over.
I need to get closer.
Head and click. Good. Keep it going. Group 3 cubes, we have Noix on Skull, Kelestraz on X, Convert Maker on Square, Bowson on Moon, myself on Star.
I need more
Myself being
mana.
Tara Brantford.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Looks like we're gonna have an overlap with Earthquake here. Be careful. Get your cubes ASAP. Click.
I'm out of range.
Not again.
Good.
That's better than red.
Alrighty. Group 4, we have Gilly on Skull, Viserians on X, Saintly on Square, Plastered on Moon, Blocky Charms on Star. Got about 20 seconds until you need to be there. Last Nova and 8, get to your cubes. Might have another earthquake overlap.
Not enough mana. It's too far away.
Don't click until I tell you to. Click it now.
Two people clicked already though with the debuff.
Not a bad attempt though. Make sure you wait until I call you to click.
Stop healing the tank, just wait.
You're flexing EP in here, okay? Mostly Violet, to be honest.
There's still a chance.
With all the tanks, yeah, okay.
There's life. There's hope.
So no pressure, but if you don't click when you're told, you wipe the raid.
Nah, no pressure, guys.
It is that simple. You don't click.
Yeah. And to be
Right
clear,
time.
exactly when
Light's
you're
over.
told. Not too late, not too early.
It has to happen whenever he's casting it, right?
When he's winding up, yeah.
Yeah.
It has to happen when it's called for.
Yeah, because you can't go by the DPM or anything. You gotta listen for the call.
That was pretty close, so clean it up and we got it.
Yeah, that was much better. The missiles were in much better control. Gotta stay on those though. RCC doesn't last as long as they're alive, so you have to redo it, unfortunately. Those rebuffs going as soon as your group arrives. Grab a Hellstone before they're all gone.
Probably have to make a couple cookie jars, I'm sure.
Should I access Warwick again?
Yes, please. I'll take the second one. Good one, second.
I had given it to Billet.
Works for me.
Do we have a repair bot at all?
Yep. I can grab one. Somebody can.
Yes, please.
Do not repair before the raid. How are you broken?
I'm not broken.
It's in the back.
Thank you. Just don't want to get to broken.
See, this is why we can't have nice things.
Okay. You'll live.
If he ain't broken, you don't need it.
Yeah, you do. Because I also need candles.
The real reason comes out.
Yeah.
Dude, I was at 56%.
Yeah, that's 55%
Yeah, you
more
don't.
than you need.
Yeah, you don't need a repair bot.
No, I don't want to see the big bill. Because the big bill is scary. It makes me want to cry. I like it in small chunks.
Don't want to hear it. I was at like 35%.
You realize you're paying the same gold at the end of the day. Right?
Listen. I like seeing it in smaller chunks.
Actually, you're probably paying more because you're not getting faction discount.
Yeah.
True.
Good point. Check out the big brain on Brad. What a classic.
What's that from?
Right. Metric system.
Exactly. I'm sticking with mind numbing. So Skull and X do not need Curse of Tongues.
Illidan is an arrogant fool.
Okay, I will get started.
Alright guys, you've basically seen the whole fight except for the explosion, so let's get through it. I believe in you all.
They're probably a fool. Sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't let those heals go off. And Vissel by Magtheridon, and 2 by Skull Nex.
It's got multiple heals
So
going on.
Vissel right next to Magtheridon, walking towards the healers. I'm gonna pick you up, kill stress. Onto Moon. Vissel by the healers.
My mana is low. I need more men.
Hell's down.
Make sure we're kicking.
I'll shoot your choose down.
I will call the pick when I get 3 cents. Magtheridon spawns in 10. We got an Abyssal running around underneath him.
You want me to get L2 after Start Ice?
Yes, please.
Will do.
Brand's down.
Yeah.
Pull my pin up. Gotta make sure we get those heals. We were late to Moon and Star because of it.
Who is the weak one now?
With 500 health?
Yeah, that's nuts, dude. What'd you do?
Skill. I actually was talking to one of the kids. I wasn't even paying attention.
I've lived on a wipe
Nice,
once.
you're focused.
Well, when the raid is called for a wipe, I think it's fine to
turn and mention something for your offspring.
I ran to the door and then did not pay attention.
I lived once by wedging myself in the corner of the gate.
Anybody remember that time that Pre wouldn't let us forget that he fucking dodged the frost breath from Saf?
Okay.
Yeah, he stood underneath it and just jumped and timed it properly.
Troop was the greatest thing anyone has ever seen.
It was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna go that far.
It was cool.
Care. I had threat for all of 1 second and tried to turn him to feed as many people as possible.
Bro.
Because a wipe is called.
Res incoming convert.
Good man.
When wipe is called, my first instinct is to take off my weapon.
I have a macro for that.
Well, the repair bot should still be up.
Res on Jarek.
But it's out of candles.
Some unprepared priest must have bought them all.
All of them, yeah.
Res on radius. Sorry, I'm not cool. I don't have a macro.
You guys are jerks. See if I can buff you down, Caitlin.
But we're your Well, you probably can't without candles.
I don't want. I did like 3 full rounds of buffs before I ran out of freaking candles, so leave me alone.
Wow, that's what, 3 whole candles? Wow.
Yeah.
25
Sure.
that were
More like...
attempts. Good call.
No.
Oh,
No, I
the
did
whole
more than 3
15?
rounds. I forgot I did Shadow too. And then I got...
Look at that. See? More candles.
I'm gonna buff runner it.
You're awesome, Saintly. Thanks for all that.
I was busy, dude. Like, all day today. Leave me alone.
I'm not mad. I'm saying thanks for the buffs.
Can I be mad?
Son of a bitch.
No, because I will hit you.
I think
No,
I
you won't.
be mad about it.
That's a you thing.
Choose hurts yourself.
Shut up.
You ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, okay. I've thrown plenty of stuff at his head before.
Pixar didn't happen.
Is the big soul well available?
Yeah, whoever's got the bigger one, was it Falson? I think needs to jump this along. He's got 2 points.
That would be Val.
Dude, your dad's like a pro raider. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's my second raid ever.
Skip your top, buddy.
I'm not.
He's super nervous.
He's also the youngest in the raid.
Way to call him out.
Yo, Viz isn't the youngest man.
You like that?
Viz is no longer the youngest. No, Red was the youngest.
What
but
about
now
Ren?
Val is the youngest.
Who thinks about Ren? Fucking sister.
I know. I almost came and just sat behind him to help him out, and I was like, it's too far. It's next door. I want to go next door.
It's so far. I can't make it.
Wait, is Viz 19 now? I don't remember.
Can you get a fort, please?
Didn't I fort your freaking girth?
Yeah, and my thorns is about to fall off, and I went to click it, and another buff came off, and I just clicked the wrong one off. So
See, this is why I run out of candles because people.
Violet
needed a
or
30-minute buff.
star cherries and low with the intellects, please. I don't know if the warriors want to feel smarter, but I guess they could use it too.
Hax is still at not max weapon level, so that'll help him learn.
Oh, apparently I hit 350 weapons at some point.
He's just he doesn't care.
That's right.
My blood will be the end of you.
I am max weapon skill, by the way. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I do need 2 hand base skill, though. I'm only 342 on that.
Alright. Everybody in position, ready to give it a try.
Zigzag.
Cannot let those heals get through. Occasional volley I can live with, but those heals really slow us down.
4, 3, 2, 1.
0 heals.
Missile on the tanks. Another missile on the tanks. Missile under mag and a missile by the healers. Got one running around.
Whoever's on the Alien X, sorry, I stole it.
Let's move on to Moon. To keep these abyssals under control. Got one in the back. Running towards healers. Get one in front of Magtheridon running around. Kicks. This on healers. It's currently trapped. We're on DPS. You hunters are on it with these traps.
It's because you guys are stacking on top of the traps.
Move on to square. Max should be spawning here soon. Don't stand in front of him.
Convert violent for fully cool with 10 kills. Maintain kills run.
Alright, group 1 cubes. We have Seer on Skull, Nerd on X, Violet on the Square, Shizno on Moon, Stabby on Star. It's an Earthquake. Should have plenty of time to get to your cube. Click.
Not again.
Alrighty. Got group 2 cubes. Hacks on Skull. Sour Cherries on X. Coolly on Square. I'll shoot you on Moon. Abednego on Star. Still got about 30 seconds before you can do a little less than that.
I'll keep Earth Shield up on Ren.
Thank you. There we go. Blast
I
node
can't
in a
rate
few
this
seconds.
second, buddy.
I need more mana. My mana is low. Not enough mana.
And click. Good.
Not again.
Group 3, we have Noix on Skull, Kelstraz on X, Convert Maker on Square, Valson on Moon, Terra Brandford on Star. pretty sure we'll have an earthquake overlap here, so just be ready. Click. Group 4 cubes, Gilly on skull, Viserians on X, Saley on square, Flastard on moon, Blocky Charms on star. Careful for the earthquake.
5-ish.
Click. Oh, still got it.
Lucky.
Careful if you're there in front of them. Hope you don't get close.
Get 30%.
Back to round 1, right?
Back to group 1. Seer on skull, Nerd on X, Violet on square, Shiznell on moon, Stabby on star.
You're pushing or stopping?
DPS hold it at 33%. Go ahead and stop. We're gonna wait for the blast nova.
And 10.
If you have your health stones still up,
Violet the square, yeah.
use them after the explosion. Bandage yourself up, help your healers, and then we're back to cubes. Red and click. Go ahead and push him over. Watch out for
It's
cave-ins.
too far away. I need to get closer.
Just extra fire on the floor.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Alright, group 2. Hacks on skull. Sour cherries on X. Fully Cooley on square. El Chuchu on moon. Abednego on star.
Tesla's down.
Tesla's a backup. We'll be okay.
Okay.
Arrows. Click.
Again.
Group 3 will have Nox on skull. Killstraws on X. Convert Maker on square. Balson on moon. Tara Brantford on star. So very soon. Beware cube. We're good. Great work, guys. It takes some getting used to, but it becomes a dance. You get used to it, and
Passing on everything and rolling off later.
yes,
You guys down him?
we did.
Congratulations. Nice job.
Very nice job. And I was sitting right outside with a flask of pure death for Valson. Just in case.
Aw, what a supportive daddy.
Sometimes.
Only sometimes.
It's because he knows where he sleeps.
All right, everybody's up. We're going to go ahead and get started with some loot. So we're going to start with one of the easier ones. Chest guard of the Fallen Defender. This is open prio for whoever can equip it, which is warriors, priests, and druids. So if you want your tier chest token, 10% minimum bid, starting now. All right, and the winner is congrats, nerd.
Boom, that's my 4-piece. That's
You
like,
son of a bitch.
that's like 1700 armor upgrade. That is amazing.
Nerd, you want to guess what I bid?
275.
275?
276.
No way. Because he wanted to beat those who were going to bid 275.
Max, so I still have one to bid on something else.
So close.
All right, next up, we are going to do the Karaborian Talisman, if I said that correctly. The prio for this is Caster DPS. 10% minimum bid, starting now. Alright, there were no bids, so we're going to open this up for a second round. No prio, no minimum bid. And congratulations to Saintly.
Congrats.
Yay, Shadow!
Piece goes for like 300, second goes for 10. That's crazy.
All right, next up, we are going to do the Liar's Tongue Gloves. Prio for this is Tank Druids and Physical DPS. Those are both equal prio. 10% minimum. Nerd, your bid didn't come in time, but it doesn't matter because you got beat.
It doesn't matter.
Is one. Bid of one didn't win.
Congratulations, Sour.
Nice.
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 Congrats.
All right. Next up, we are going to do Magtheridon's head. There's no prio on this, but minimum bid still does apply, so 10% minimum. And here we go. So this is for Magtheridon's head, which is a quest item, gives you pretty good ring for almost every class.
I'm bidding my 1 DKP.
That's right. Pay that shit.
Wow, so many bids. That was awesome. All right, congratulations to El Shoot You.
Congrats.
Congrats.
All right. And last but not least, we have the Pit Lord Satchel. There's no minimum bid for this. It's 20 slot back, but it is DKP bid. So no minimum, no prio. If you want a 20 slot bag, here we go.
Question about that before you do.
Uh-huh.
Since I won it last week, am I null and void now?
Like not eligible.
It's unique.
I think
Yeah.
it's unique.
It's unique, so yeah, you can't win it.
So yeah. Well, okay.
All right, here we
It's
go.
gonna bid 69 again.
Monster.
I'm sorry, but I love that this amount won for the second week in a row. Congrats,
Oh,
Terrabrand.
And there it is.
Nice.
Yes. Everyone should just bid 69 DKP. We just make it a guild rule, and then you just roll off.
You must.
Basically.
All right.
Shizno and I last week rolled 69 and he won. So
That is it for loot. Let me go ahead and end the raid. And
Portals.
DKP is done. Portals you can drop, but probably want to take a portal first.
What about that sack of gems?
That goes to the guild bank.
Guild Bank.
Yeah. Sadly.
Axe.
Need my sack of portals.
Yes.
Now we need to open it so we can see what's in it.
There's gems.
No, that's
It's full of gems.
That's it? 2?
Yep. We only got two talisites this
Ew.
week. Ew. Next time I'm not opening it in raid. I got like 6 gems last week.
Silly fucking jinx this.
Damn it,
Damn it,
Sealy.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Also true.
Okay.
Oh shit.
All right.
thank you all for coming.
Just FYI. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say thank you all for coming. Good work for those who had never done it before. It's very weird, and I'm glad you all stuck through it. We'll get back to it next week, probably tomorrow, right?
Yes, definitely tomorrow.
We'll see what comp we have for tomorrow.
Oh, but whether
see.
I got you.
So I've never done Kara and Gruel together. So we're doing Gruel and then Kara for the Tuesday, Wednesday people.
Yes.
Okay.
At least that's how it's set up right now.
So typically I try to split the teams so that there's basically for the 25-mans there's a pink and purple team. So 2 of the teams are almost entirely on pink and 2 of the other teams are almost entirely on purple. So typically if one group kills Gruel first, it's going to release 2 teams. However, composition is key, so sometimes it's not always that way. But we're definitely doing Gruel first tomorrow, and then we'll see based on signups whether we want to try to do 2 Magtheridon attempts or if we just want to push